Gautama Buddha often reminded his students that our words have great power. He used to say that our tongue, which we use to speak, is like the sharpest knife in the world. He also said that the most dangerous weapon is our words. Even though they don't leave physical wounds, our words can deeply hurt people emotionally. Words can be a source of great strength, but they can also be our weakness if we do not know when, where, and how much to speak. Speaking kindly and wisely at the right moments can lead to success. On the other hand, if we speak harshly or at the wrong time, it can create many difficulties in our lives. So today, friends, I am sharing a story about the importance of silence and how it has the power to change your life. This story will help you understand how silence can be truly powerful. Once upon a time in India, there was a famous Buddhist monk who lived deep in a quiet forest, far from the noise of the world. He was a deeply meditative person and known throughout India for his wisdom. One day, a king came to visit him and said, "Respected monk, I always feel tired, frustrated, and upset. My mind is restless, even though I have everything, wealth, fame, and all the luxuries one could desire. Yet, despite all this, I have no inner peace. Oh, monk, please help me find peace and free myself from this restless mind," the king pleaded. The monk listened and then said, "The answer you seek is already within you, but you have yet to discover it. Let us try an experiment." The monk then asked, "Would you like to do this experiment? After this experiment, there will be no unrest and worry in your life." The king, although initially uneasy, agreed and said, "I am ready to do anything for my peace of mind. Please tell me what I must do." The monk replied in a calm voice, "For the next 15 days, you will stay in my monastery and live like an ordinary person. During these 15 days, you must sit alone in silence and speak as little as possible." The king agreed to the monk's plan. On the first day, he noticed that his mind was more restless than usual. Countless questions and thoughts kept surfacing, and he felt uncomfortable living a simple life like everyone else. He deeply wanted to speak, but resisted the urge and remained completely silent, simply sitting quietly. As the night approached, however, he began to feel an unexpected sense of calm and happiness. This experience puzzled him, as he could not understand why his restlessness seemed to be fading away. The next day, the king continued spending time in solitude, observing nature, the flowers, the plants, and the birds in the sky. For the first time, he truly appreciated the beauty of the nature around him. He could finally observe and connect with the natural world all around him. 10 days went by, and the inner restlessness and chaos within his mind gradually disappeared. By the 12th day, he found himself entering into a deep meditative state. As his eyes naturally closed, he entered a profound state of meditation, and his mind became free from all worries. The king experienced a deep sense of inner peace. After spending the last 3 days in this state of deep meditation, he approached the Buddhist monk and said, "Respected monk, I have discovered why my mind was so troubled." The monk nodded and asked, "Please share what you have learned." The king replied, "I used to talk too much and spend a lot of energy on others, often thinking negatively about them. This excessive talking and negative thinking wasted my time and disturbed my mind. As a result of this behavior, I couldn't perform my tasks effectively, and I started failing in almost everything. These continuous failures made me even more unhappy and easily annoyed, and it continued to negatively impact my life. However, these 15 days were a transformative experience. Now I feel like I'm truly living life to its fullest. I realized that before this, I was living in the wrong way. I also realized that we don't have to force meditation. It happens naturally." The Buddhist monk smiled and said, "It is not just you, dear king. Many people in the world talk too much. Even today, many use speech to hurt others, and this excessive talking still causes problems in their lives." The monk explained to the king the importance of being silent. He shared a story about a student who once asked Gautama Buddha why he was silent so often. Buddha replied, "I stay silent to dive deep within myself. Silence is the first step to truly knowing yourself. Without silence, self-discovery is impossible. So the first step is to be silent. Only speak when necessary, and you will see that most of our talking, about 90%, is harmful. It would have been better if people did not talk too much. It could reduce about 90% of the problems. When people become quieter, there are fewer fights, less restlessness, and less arguing. If both individuals learn to stay silent, many problems in the world could be avoided. Someone who understands the value of silence can be at peace even in a crowded place. Being alone can be like heaven. The company of others can sometimes make us uncomfortable. It is important to start by finding peace within yourself and embracing silence, allowing your inner energy to flow. Invite your thoughts to settle down. The monk continued, "If you wake up feeling disturbed by the presence of others, it is wise to close your eyes and reconnect with your inner self. Within you lies a sense of freshness, because that is where your life truly originates. Your life does not come from anyone else. It comes from the same source that sustains you." He added, "When no one else can take you within, you must journey there yourself. Look inward, for you are the ultimate ruler of your inner world. That is where life begins and where happiness is born. When you look within, you will encounter the profound depths of life and even catch a glimpse of the notion of death. This inward journey is like witnessing your own life rise and fall, much like the sun that rises and sets. Each time you embark on this inner journey and return, you will feel refreshed, much like the cool feeling after a soothing bath. In the same way, when someone takes time to be silent and reflect, they often emerge feeling more peaceful and content. When you truly connect with your inner self, you will find that speaking no longer upsets your mind. Instead, there will be a constant sense of calmness within. You can speak while remaining connected to your inner self. You can use words without disturbing your inner peace. When you do this, your words take on a beautiful quality, like music, bringing harmony to everything. Speaking in this way will touch others deeply. When you maintain inner silence, you begin to tap into an immense inner strength, freeing yourself from societal pressures. You will discover a unique joy in life, much like the joy of those who passionately follow their dreams. Your face will shine with a newfound brightness, and your eyes will glimmer with a special light as you dive into the ocean of endless peace. Friends, you might have noticed that talking too much does not bring peace to the mind. It makes it challenging to control our thoughts and maintain focus. People who engage in excessive talking often struggle to concentrate on a single task. They cannot give their full attention to their goals and miss out on understanding the true meaning of life, making it harder to achieve their desired success. Moreover, those who talk excessively are sometimes mocked by others. On the other hand, individuals who speak less and stand by their words earn the respect of those around them because people tend to trust and pay closer attention to their words. A person with a troubled mind often finds it difficult to succeed because they lack genuine interest in their work. True intelligence lies in knowing when, where, and what to say, and those who develop this skill are more likely to succeed in different situations. A person who speaks sparingly often becomes the center of attention and is more likely to succeed in their endeavors. When we observe the qualities of great individuals, we see that they choose their words carefully, and this contributes significantly to their success. In contrast, those who talk excessively, often resorting to dishonesty or spreading negativity, can damage relationships and harm their reputations. This behavior often causes those around them to distance themselves. In ancient texts from various cultures, it is often emphasized that our words reflect our beliefs and values. Practicing silence helps us cultivate patience, making us more aware and reflective. Meditation is a valuable tool to help us better understand ourselves. So, my friends, I suggest spending at least 20 minutes each day in solitude. This simple practice can bring a profound positive change in your life. As we conclude this Zen journey, I invite you to become an integral part of our Inspira Zen community. If you found inspiration in this story, please support us by hitting the like button, sharing it with your friends, and leaving a comment below with your thoughts or any Zen stories you would like to hear next. And for more moments of motivation and tranquility, do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Your engagement fuels our journey. Thank you for walking this path of wisdom and enlightenment with us.